We're going to set up Web Manager. It's a web application manager for Linux. It was actually created for Linux Mint. What it allows you to do is it allows you to set up web apps, and it creates a desktop file for them so that they work as if they were native applications. So they show up in your app drawer, they show up in your dock, and it's easy to manage them as you within your workflow. It's different than just having a tab open and having in your browser and going back to your browser. And I'll show you here. This is Linux. This is Manjaro. So Manjaro comes with Web App Manager installed by default. Other Arch-based distros don't have Web Apps Manager by default, so you'll want to install it, and I'll show you how to do that. Like Endeavor OS or Catchy, they don't have it by default, but you can install it with Yay. So if you just do Yay -s Web App Manager, it'll allow you to install it. There you go. And mine's already up to date, so. But that's how you would install it on Catchy. And then once it's installed, you can launch web apps, and it gives you this cool interface. It's nice and slick, and you can just add. This allows you to put the name in, and it selects what browser. If you have multiple browsers installed, you could do Firefox or Chromium or whatever browser you have installed. You can also select the category that it's going to show up in your app drawer. So we'll do one that I use all the time, which is draw.io. And I use that quite often. So if you hit this little icon next to the address, it's going to allow you to select an icon for the application. And you can select where you want to put this. And so this would, maybe we'll put it in Office. And it's going to run in Firefox. And so now if we create this, it shows that we have draw.io. So if I go to my app menu, there it is, and I can launch it. And it launches as if it was just a uh, normal application. So if I go, it shows up in my dock, it shows up here. The address bar and everything is hidden up here. It'll show if you come up to it. So it comes in handy for if you're using multiple web apps. Another one that I like to use a lot is Photopea. It's a uh, photo editing tool, which is really great. GIMP is good, but I find Photopea is has a lot more features. And if you're used to using Photoshop, it's closely related to that as far as how they handle stuff. And again, you just click this icon right here, and it'll allow you to select the icon for the app. And you can select which category, and we'll just put that in graphics. And so now if I click OK, we have these two web applications that I use, and I can launch them by searching for them in my normal application menu, and it'll show up just like a normal um, application. And then you can come in and you can create a new file here and see you have your layers. You can add a layer. Your layers have blending options, and so it's a pretty nice application. But that's Web App Manager. It's great if you're using multiple web apps. I put Outlook and Teams in here for work on my work machine. And so I have quite a few web apps that I use, and this just helps me manage my workflow by having them appear to be more of a native application.